Exploring the intricate tapestry of English history, we delve into the tumultuous epoch known as the Wars of the Roses. These dynastic civil wars, spanning from 1455 to 1485, witnessed the noble houses of Lancaster and York contending for the English throne. Against this backdrop of conflict, a shining thread weaves a compelling narrative, that of the Neville Sisters. These women were not mere pawns in men's power struggles, but influential figures in their own right, shaping history through their marriages and allegiances. Anne and Isabelle Neville, daughters of the formidable Earl of Warwick, found themselves entrenched in the heart of the conflict. Anne Neville's life mirrored the war's ebb and flow. She was a prominent figure in the Wars of the Roses, being the younger daughter of Richard Neville, the 16th Earl of Warwick, and Anne Beauchamp, Countess Warwick. Richard Neville, dubbed the Kingmaker for his pivotal role in shaping power dynamics, initially supported the Yorkist cause, aiding Edward IV in securing the throne in 1461. However, his relationship with Edward IV soured, leading him to switch sides briefly and restore Henry VI to power in 1470. Anne's life was intricately entwined with the political currents of her time. Her marriage to Edward of Westminster, Prince of Wales, aimed to cement an alliance with the Lancastrian cause, orchestrated by her father. Following the death of Prince Edward and the Lancastrian defeat, Anne's fortunes took a dramatic turn. She wed Richard, Duke of Gloucester, who later ascended to the throne as King Richard III. Through this marriage to the House of York, Anne became Queen of England in 1483. Anne's reign as queen was short-lived, ending with her demise in 1485, just 5 months before her husband's fall at the Battle of Bosworth Field, marking the Wars of the Roses' conclusion and the Tudor dynasty's rise. Her only child, Edward of Middleham, Prince of Wales, predeceased her, passing away at the age of 7. As queen consort, Anne's life epitomized the era's volatility, where alliances shifted swiftly and crowns changed hands with startling rapidity. Isabelle Neville, as the eldest daughter of the Earl of Warwick, played a pivotal role in the political and dynastic struggles of the Wars of the Roses. Her marriage to George, Duke of Clarence, was a strategic alliance with profound implications for the conflict. Isabel's betrothal and subsequent marriage to George, Duke of Clarence, became a focal point of political controversy. Her father's ambition to secure high-ranking matches for his daughters led to the problematic union with George, then heir presumptive. This union necessitated papal dispensation due to consanguinity, further complicating matters. King Edward IV opposed the match as it required his approval, rooted in his own marital alliances and the influence of the Woodville family. Isabel's father later rebelled against Edward IV, fueled in part by dissatisfaction with the king's marriage. Isabel's life and her union with George became bargaining chips in the ever-shifting landscape of alliances and betrayals that defined the Wars of the Roses. Tragedy marked Isabel's life. She perished after giving birth to her 4th child, and her grieving husband, George, accused one of Isabel's ladies-in-waiting of poisoning her. Although the accused was executed, Edward posthumously overturned the conviction. These sisters were not mere bystanders, but central figures in the political intrigues that shaped a nation's destiny. The Neville sisters' marriages transcended personal unions. They were wielded as political instruments by their ambitious father. Through their lives, we witness the embodiment of an era marked by strife, the personal toll of political ambition, and the undeniable influence women wielded in shaping English history. Cecily Neville also played a significant role. She was the wife of Richard, Duke of York, and mother to 2 kings, Edward IV and Richard III. Cecily's political astuteness and actions during the war, such as negotiating on her husband's behalf and securing pardons for Yorkist men, underscore her influence during this period. The lives of Isabel, Anne, and Cecily Neville underscore the vital role women played in the Wars of the Roses. Through their marriages, they shaped the political landscape, tipped the scales of power, and left an enduring mark on history's annals. Their stories serve as a reminder that history's fabric is woven not only by the deeds of kings and warriors, but also by the resilience and ambition of those who stood beside them.